Good morning and welcome to another Daily Hope. My name is Evan Neal and I'm one of the worship drummers here at North Coast Calvary, as well as a chaplain here in San Diego. It's so good to be with you all again as we dive into another great verse from our Holy Bible. A short one today from the book of Matthew, the Beatitudes, 5:3. Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. I was sitting with a patient the other day, and the patient was in and out of consciousness, was minimally responsive at times, but there were some points of lucidity. The patient would wake up and she would talk for a moment and then fall back asleep. And while she was asleep, her daughter was telling me just about the amazing work this Christ follower did for her church throughout her life. She was 98 years old. And she spent most of her life either teaching in Sunday school or just living out Jesus in the world. And it was so marvelous and humbling to hear about this woman. And then she woke up and she said, "Would you pray with me?" And before I started praying, she started praying a prayer of mercy, of contrition, of penance, apologizing to God for the areas in her life, the times in her life where she fell short. It was so stark, yet again humbling, to see that such a woman of deep-rooted faith, of both faith and acts, found time to still repent. That's what Jesus is calling us to in this verse today. To be poor in spirit. Some translate it to humble in spirit. But oftentimes people think of poor in spirit as they liken it to to being beggars. Please, have mercy on me, O God. To be poor in spirit is to recognize that we are truly poor in spirit. Without Jesus, we would have nothing. We humans are spiritually dead in many ways without Jesus. But Jesus, through the Spirit, graces us with being alive in the Spirit. And Jesus calls us not to boast in that spiritual pride, but to walk in it with humility, with recognition of who we are, and to walk it out as if we don't have it at times. For if we do that, we are truly recognizing who we are to God. Beloved, in need of God's grace at all times. And therefore, we are joyous for that. But we also should recognize that it's not ours to boast in. It's God's. And I thank God for that. May we walk humbly today. That's what I'm going to try to do. Blessings to you all.